My YouTube earnings just hit a number that completely changed my life, and I'm about to show you exactly how much I made. But first, let me ask you something. How much do you think the average YouTuber makes per 1,000 views? Most people guess somewhere between $5 and $10. Some people might say $20. The real number? About $1 to $2. And that's if you're lucky enough to even get monetized. Here's the thing, I just made more money from one single video than most YouTubers make in an entire career. And the crazy part, YouTube paid me exactly $0. See, 3 weeks ago, I got a message from someone named Jeff. He'd been watching my videos while he was planning to start a coffee business, and he was ready to jump in. A drive-through cafe in New York, projecting 250 pounds of coffee a month. By the end of our conversation, Jeff became a $40,000 annual client plus $20,000 in equipment from one video. So yeah, my YouTube earnings are insane, just not in the way you'd think. And if you're sitting there wondering how to turn your knowledge into actual money instead of chasing ad revenue pennies, stick around. Because I'm about to flip everything you thought you knew about making money on this platform. Section 1, the YouTube money myth. So let's talk about Jeff for a second, because his story is going to change how you think about the whole game. Jeff finds my channel. I have no idea how. Maybe the algorithm, maybe he was searching for how to start a coffee shop at 2 a.m. in the morning. Either way, he started watching my videos. Now here's what's wild. Jeff wasn't looking for entertainment. He wasn't killing time. He was looking for someone who actually knew what they were talking about. Someone who'd been in the trenches. And after watching a few videos, he reached out to me. Not through some fancy sales funnel or landing page, just a simple message. Hey, I'm thinking about starting a drive-thru. Can we talk? So we hop on a call. Jeff's got this perfect spot picked out in New York. He has funding in place. He's done his homework on foot traffic, and he's projecting 250 pounds of coffee a month. That's about 1.5 tons of coffee a year, and we'll probably need more in my opinion. I'm walking him through the numbers, but more than that, I'm sharing the real stuff, the mistakes I made, the things nobody talks about, the 3 a.m. decisions that make or break your first year. By the end of the call, Jeff's not buying coffee. He's signing a $40,000 annual contract. Plus, he just dropped $20,000 on equipment from one video, one conversation, one person who needed exactly what I had to offer. This wasn't when I had 10K subs or even 1,000. It came from 26 subscribers. Now compare that to ad revenue. If I had 1 million views on that video, which I definitely don't, YouTube would have paid me maybe $2,000, maybe. And that's only if I had 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours to even qualify for monetization. But here's the thing about ad revenue. It's not just low, it's invasive. Those ads interrupt your message. They put other people's products in front of your audience. And honestly, if you're providing real value, why would you want to distract them from that? I actually made a deal with my editors. They get whatever ad revenue comes in because I don't care about it. That's not where the money is. YouTube isn't your business. It's your launchpad to your business while serving others. Section 2, the platform isn't for you. Here's where most people get it completely backwards, and I used to be one of them. I used to sit there staring at my phone, scrolling through YouTube, watching creators with millions of subscribers, and thinking to myself, man, I need to make the perfect video. I need to go viral. I need to crack the algorithm. Wrong mindset, completely wrong. See, I had this realization a few months ago when I was stressed about a video I just posted. It got maybe 200 views. Old me would have been devastated. The platform isn't working for me. Maybe I'm not cut out for this. But then I remembered something. This platform isn't for me. It's for the viewer. That video with 200 views, one of those viewers was Jeff. And Jeff didn't care that it wasn't trending or that it didn't have 1 million views. He cared that it answered his exact question at the exact moment he needed it answered. The platform is designed to connect the right message with the right person at the right time. Your job isn't to entertain everyone. Your job is to help someone. And here's the beautiful part. When you stop trying to please everyone and start focusing on helping someone, you naturally find your thing, your bread and butter. The topic you could talk about 1,000 videos and still get excited. For me, that's helping people follow their dreams, taking ownership of their life, building something that matters to them. Could I make videos about aliens? Sure, maybe I will someday. But at my core, I'm never going to get bored of helping someone like Jeff take that scary leap from dreaming to doing. That's my lane. And when you're in your lane, creating content doesn't feel like work. It feels like conversations with friends who need to hear exactly what you have to say. You know what's crazy? I can already see myself making 100, 200, or even 1,000 videos about entrepreneurship, about taking risks, about building something from nothing. Because every Jeff out there has a slightly different story, a slightly different fear, a slightly different dream. The question isn't whether you have enough content ideas. The question is, what could you talk about forever and never get tired of? Find that and you'll stop worrying about views and start focusing on impact. Hey you, if you're just here to passively consume content, hit the like button out of habit, or subscribe just to never watch again, don't. This channel isn't for spectators. It's for people who actually are on the path, who want to take action, who are willing to push themselves and challenge what they know. Vanity metrics don't matter. Real growth does. So if this channel speaks to you, if you're ready to level up and actually apply what you learn, then stick around and please give this channel a follow. If not, no hard feelings, but this isn't the place for you. All right, back to the video. Section 3, someone out there wants to work with you. Here's what Jeff taught me that I never expected. Authenticity is the world's best sales strategy. Think about it from Jeff's perspective for 1 second. He's sitting there probably late at night, scrolling through videos about starting a coffee shop. He's seeing the same recycled advice, the same generic business tips, the same people who've never actually done what they're teaching. Then he finds my channel, and I'm not pretending to be some polished business guru. I'm sharing my real mistakes. The times I almost quit, the decisions that kept me up at night, the stuff that actually matters when you're in the thick of it. Jeff didn't reach out because I had the perfect lighting or the perfect thumbnails that were designed by some expensive agency. He reached out because he could sense I'd actually been where he was trying to go. And here's the thing, Jeff isn't unique. There are literally thousands of Jeffs out there. Go find your Jeff. People who have the same dreams, the same fears, the same questions you've already figured out, they're searching for someone who gets it. But they're not looking for perfection. They're looking for proof that someone like them can actually do it. When Jeff and I got on that call, I wasn't trying to sell him anything. I was sharing what I wish someone had told me when I was starting out. The real numbers, the real challenges, the real opportunities. That's when he said something that stuck. Parker, I've watched 1,000 videos about this stuff, but you're the first person who talks about it like they've actually lived it. That's it. That's the whole game right there. See, people can sense when you're being real versus when you're performing. They can tell the difference between someone who's sharing their journey and someone who's trying to get views. And the crazy part, being genuine doesn't just feel better, it's actually better business. Jeff didn't just become a client, he became a partner. Someone who trusts me enough to bet his dreams on my guidance. This channel isn't about making me look perfect. It's about letting people see who I really am, the good, the bad, the stuff I'm still figuring out. Because somewhere out there, someone needs to hear from the person who's one step ahead of them on the same path. Your expertise doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be real. And someone out there is looking for exactly the kind of real you have to offer. So let's bring this full circle. When I started this video, I told you my YouTube earnings were insane. And they are, just not in the way most people think about it. YouTube paid me $0, but that one video generated $60,000 in real business from one person who needed exactly what I had to offer. Here's what I want you to walk away with. You don't need 1 million subscribers to change your life. You don't need to crack some mysterious algorithm. You don't need perfect videos or expensive equipment. You need to stop treating YouTube like it's supposed to make you rich through ad revenue and start treating it like what it actually is, the most powerful way to connect your knowledge with people who desperately need it. Jeff didn't care about my view count, he cared about my experience. He didn't need me to be internet famous, he needed me to be genuinely helpful. And that's the real strategy. Be the person you needed when you were starting out. Share the stuff you wish someone had shared with you. Be real about the journey, not just the destination. Because somewhere out there, someone is searching for exactly what you know. They're up late, scrolling, hoping to find someone who gets it. Someone who's been where they want to go. That someone could be your Jeff. And when you find them, or when they find you, that's when YouTube becomes worth way more than any ad revenue check. The money isn't in the platform, the money is in the trust you build through the platform. Now stop worrying about going viral and start focusing on going real. Your Jeff is out there waiting. If this changed how you think about YouTube, drop a comment down below and tell me what you're passionate about. What could you talk about for hours? Because someone out there needs exactly what you know. You know, there's a quote that perfectly captures what I'm talking about here. People will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel.